Come my little note. Because we need to change the Dunbine Boys music, because the non-original Dunbine song, Tobu Dunbine, the other one, the one from The Wings, is it's blocked in Denmark. But so here's the guy who's like, the advances posted the Union have all disappeared. Oh yeah, it's Masaki. I remember this guy and his little fat man robot that goes, I'm invincible until you do a specific thing to defeat my invincibility. I'd say Christopher Rubens is likely the one behind it. And then the man himself. The man himself who's always talking about imagination. But yeah, so he talks about how like they've never, like, Rubens never approved of the advances hanging about, but he's got the power to like actually tell them to fuck off. So what's the plan? And then Masaki's like, yeah, there are some major deviations and I don't think the advances can correct it. And the source of the problem would obviously be UX and the Koichi Hayase. And then this guy's like, why? He's no fated child, much less a chosen hero. Or perhaps that's precisely why. Is it because he's nothing but a stupid kid you could find on any street corner? I wonder. I wonder. Makes you think. Anyway, could another possibility be born to this world? Commander, I must see to it for myself. Here we are, Alvis again. And then here's Yamashita. How are things with the island systems? Not perfect, we verified everything's running stable. And then Alvis, hopefully this means no one else will fall ill like Commander Makabe. Howdy, Encounter, how you doing? And then, yeah, like, they've got the substitute core, remember they put the lady in the jam jar? She can only do that for a few weeks, and she'll die if they do it for too long. And then Masai's like, yeah, that's why you should surrender, that way everyone's safe. And Shizuna's like, hey, dipshit, fucking asshole, moron, did you forget what Kazuki told you already? It's like, oh, you mean the story of imparting stuff to our Mir? I've already passed on all the information I have to the Mir, what else would I impart to it? It goes, and then, how about the way you feel about this? Tell it that you don't want us to fight. I can't, but in your words, the mirror is the equivalent of a god for us. You can't disobey God's will, yes? And then Setsuna, so what you've convinced yourself of? What do you mean? And then Zhang Fei, hey, when you watched it before, my bro showed you all the proof you need. The will of us humans can compel even the heavens, even God! Zhang Fei, actual human. It's not that simple. What harm is it in giving it a try anyway? So that by talking that we can understand how we and others feel. If you don't talk, then you'll go nowhere. The Mir would never listen to someone like me. You'll eventually give up when you're faced with someone that's just not willing to hear you out, right? Nope! Still wouldn't give up. Huh? Even if our words aren't getting through, we've got to keep trying as many times as needed to understand one another. Just like Setsuna's been doing. Says the man who it took his friend getting fucking railgunned to death by iron girders to realise that he was having a bad power trip. But it's fine, he figured it out in the end. And then lock on. Yeah, like that time he decided to bomb rush a gaggle of ELS. Did he even ask himself if he was about to get mind zapped? Nope. If there's still a chance that we could establish dialogue with each other, then I shouldn't let it go to waste. That's what I thought back then. Kurusu, no one here wants to join you in a campaign against the world. Speaking for myself, I wouldn't be me if I did something like that. I wouldn't be me either if I did as you suggest. Kurusu. And then, everyone, Minna, got an emergency. What happened? The old Judah building has come under attack by the Kato organization. Nandato? What the frick? And that's how things are looking at the present. The SDF is currently engaging the Kato forces, but they're unlikely to hold out for long. What's going on? Judah's long stopped working as a defense organization for Japan. They don't get anything from attacking it now. And then Arnie. on the contrary, as far as the Cut organization is concerned, there's still another very important target there. We assume they're still working towards their goal of destroying every existing machina, then... Mr. Ishigami's... Judah! Exactly. I like that Arnie, after 3 months, is just like a sensible dude now, instead of being like, what are we to do? If we leave here and the Festum launch another offensive... relax. Now the substitute core is in place, the island's defense systems are all back online. We're the adults around here. We've got to show the world what we're made of once in a blue moon. Mr. Mizoguchi. Mind if I come in? Kurusu, you... yeah, then why? You've never asked anything of the sort before. You guys may be curious. Like, what was the light you gave out when you fought that man, Lu Bu? And if this dialogue of yours is really capable of reaching God and compelling him to act, then maybe I could potentially understand what Soshi Minashiro was trying to say. And then Arnie, alright, I'll allow it. Are you insane? He's a Festum! Oh, look, Luna's here. If there's still a chance, then we shouldn't let it go to waste, right? The way of war isn't the only one that exists between us and the Festum. We all know that, no? I guess, but... I'm glad that you welcomed me. Now I continue to watch you fight. I'm not just... I'm not going there just to fight, FYI. There's also something I need to tell Kato. I see. Is that... Yeah, the last will and testament of Professor Amagatsu Kizaki. Kato never heard Kizaki's final words. But if he hears them, I think he... Hayase. Wait for me, Hisataka Kato. And come and open your eyes. Let's see how well that works out for him, shall we? Snow 43 of the Tatsumiya route. Singularity. Oh look, it's the cool dudes! That giant armor is a model specialized in area control by the looks of it. Quite the thing Kato put together. Confident, aren't we? We will see how long that edge lasts when faced with my Kagaseo. Mr. Shigami, whatever you're planning will not save you. I'll destroy your Judah here and now. Destroy Judah? It's not your only objective though, is it? And then here's Jack. They've come. So, let's deploy. All the boys we've got are bad, but that's fine. That's the end of the line for you, Kato organization. Took you long enough, you kept me waiting, UX. All their captains, and additionally that gigantic armor. The enemy has launched an all-out offensive? And they did exactly during the time we were away. It's been a while since we've seen these guys, but I can tell they're as tricksy as ever. Target identified. Moving to eliminate. And then, Jack, you are welcome to try. As mighty as you may be, you will find the Kagaseo to be more than well equipped to withstand your assault. I look forward to seeing you try and fail to conquer that walking fortress. What a load of nonsense. Just baka bakashi. Baka bakashi. Excuse me? Yeah, it's a gigantic unit, and that makes its weaknesses both easy to spot and easy to exploit. Where I stand, I see nothing but a huge target. And I don't need special strategies for targets. You tar my Kagaseo as being a target? Let's see if you can land a bullseye then. Troops, Moritsugu shall subdue the giant armor. The rest of you are to secure his path to it and cover his advance. So, yeah. So, here's the big armor. It's very big. Like, we thought this one was a big one, but holy shit. And then we got the weird little man, and we got Jack. Jack Smith at it again. So, kill everyone, don't lose anybody that we need. And Lu Bu's not even here. So, let's give it a shot, shall we? Let's fly in. Whoop. Hey, buddy. I mean, these guys are pretty strong. And Michio's here with his progressive sword, not the progressive knife. Fuck. Michio's good. I guess that's why he's a secret. He just fucking comes out of left field and blowing every fucker up. Jesus. How you doing? How's everybody doing? Fucking you shithead. But he had time to open up his little coffin and pull out the sword to sword block you. Absolute fool. I do love this man who's just like a cool little prince dude though. Like his little robes, he just looks cool to me. Setsuna has mercy. Classic Setsuna. Wow. Korede? Not a Warida. Hey, give me a game with the Full Metal Panics and the Light Barrels hanging out together. I think it could be cool for the... I think it would be cool, that's all. I think it would be cool for Noriko to destroy all of these enemies in a single turn. Ah, but we gotta go through the fucking water. I wanna go through the fucking water though. Piss. And our boat is too far away. And this man cannot make it, so... to get these ground-based boys in the fucking boat. Sorry, Graham, but Kira needs to fuck off. The Killer Bee. Killer Bee might even get a bop. Beautiful. Is either of us just 90% aim for the top? Yeah. It's good, isn't it? Observe the firepower at my Kagaseo's disposal. Then I believe everyone takes 10%. Yeah, everyone's taking 10%. That's not even as bad as the Tobikage guy. Remember the Tobikage guy who like zapped around and did 30% or whatever to everybody? Just killed everybody? It was awful. But anyway, everyone takes 10% of their health gone. His armor's as insanely strong as the last time I saw it. The enemy armor's readying another barrage. Keep a close eye on the damage your unit's taking, guys. So just like Labora, 10%. You just gotta be careful for the reels getting the dodge on time. The future your eyes, or rather, Kunio Ishigami's eyes are set on, isn't the correct one. It's the day that you'll come to understand that. Check out the way he's gonna stop the future. Turns to a disco ball. But yeah, so our tough boys don't mind, but the reels, if they get dodged on too much, they'll get hit. And then trying to take these guys on with a frickin' armor is just not gonna fly. Still, I'm way too stubborn to back away from a fight. He's just still a little guy. Yakuza! This guy should be able to join our team because he's got the super robot sideburns, so it's only fair, right? Yakuza! Let's go! Yakuza! Damn, they're really going in, but luckily we got the Naginata. We got the little Stabberuni. Sobi. How far of the game are we now? This is the final route split, and I believe there's 14 stages, including the final route split, so we got to do them for the route we're going to keep, right? And then with 40 stages, it's the final act. The rail cannon. Poopy real robot route? I mean, sorta, yeah. Like it's the Fafnir route. It's not actually the Fafnir route though. Like the first stage was doing the SD Gundam boys, and this stage is Line Barrel. So it's not the worst, but it does mean I've got the Seed Destinies hanging out, irritating me. It's only got 2 series I care about. Like, luckily both stages have been all about the 2 series I care about. But the other route is like, there's only 2 I don't care about on that route. Whee! Nice work. Gonna give him the old double sword. Gotta level up. I believe he became a better Lineberry's factor. Nice job. Nice job. Like, these guys were Full Metal Panic, right? And like, oh yeah, it's not just the Whispered that have warped the world. There's also guys from the future doing weird shit, working with the Whispereds and influencing them. And so you've got a bunch of black technology going on. Stab it, really. soul on Setsuno. Seiryu-san? Is voice still invincible? Oh.
以前のデータでは当てにならないか。
The day brings all out war with them. Win or lose, I shall regret nothing. Come, summon forth every ounce of your strength and face me. It's just a nice little cyborg samurai. Justice is with me. This is the end. Yep. Do you even want to use this sword? He ain't even a robot. None of these guys are robots. All of these guys are just regular humans. Oh no, never mind, he like factors, I think that levels up. I don't know what he got something. Weird metal humans, they're just humans! Setsuno did declare that Liu Bei was Gundam though earlier. Boink. Mr. Amagatsu gave me both the line barrel and his will. I'm not going down till I've passed that will along to Kato. It's a fluke that gave you this power. Do you honestly believe you that can best the commander with it? You're an irregularity, nothing more. Do not oversell yourself, Koichi Hayase. I mean, we could get him in L. He was Ixa 4 in L, right? Drop that disco ball in his fucking head. Oh, he's not doing the disco ball again though. So you think it's his hands, but actually it's his little leggies. good you be? Oh, he's seething. Super 2G. 2G. Buretta. Soul of the Three Kingdoms. Soul of the Three Kingdoms. Soul of the Three Kingdoms. Listen, I'm cool. So, Soul of Three Kingdoms. He's seen. Like, I wanna up this guy. Oh no, because this guy. Never mind, he's good now. Wing. It's got all the swords. Like the way it's got its mouth open, just going boo as it flies at you. You look silly to me. He's gonna come at me, he's gonna... Is that really as weak as that? Dynamic killed the shit out of him. Just blew him the fuck up. Come on, bring out your thing already. We know you're not finished yet. I'm impressed. It's not everyone who can force the naked out of the gland nether. That said, you best not take it out to be a mere defensive mechanism. Ah, got that second wind down your system? Put you down quick then. So, he's got another little robot fella inside. I don't even want to spend all of the juice, to be honest. Oh, why? This is gonna be him talking to Yurian. I think you got your reasons for turning on us, but I don't give a damn what those are. You're our enemy now. That's all that I need to kill your ass. You've always been such a crude man, Sawatari. How are you ever gonna get a nice girl with that attitude? You're stuck with escorts. Yeah, he's got a little man inside. And he's like, ah. You thought my big man was cool? Wait till you see. Shit. Duh. My arm was already totaled. Maybe I'll just blow myself up and take them out like that. Oh, I really wish you wouldn't. Yurian, the hell are you doing? You have a very important part to play, see? Can't have you exit the stage just yet. A part? I'm bringing you in, Sawatari. Don't try anything funny. And then, on the phone. It's done. I've captured Sawatari as ordered. Good job, Yurian. Storinka.
せやヘルストリンガーだ。
圧力固定セーフティーロック解除。
Safety control, Senji stable. He's yoinked. He's yoinked. Fall into hell. The data did not cover this. Or it did cover this, either way.
諦めろ。貴様の未来は死だ。
Time to kill a guy.
出直してくるんだな。
Them, saw that coming, didn't we? Just reflector.
みんなみたいに行くぞ。防御は最大の攻撃だ。いっけー。そんなバカ。
そんなバカな。This is impossible. How can a kid in a smelly cosplay mask beat me? A goon of the Kato organization. Oh! That boy's fucking ready. Ruby! He's fucking ripped. Yeah, everyone takes 10% of their max HP. Yep. Mr. Samurai. Yeah, Mr. Samurai, do you still believe an armor like you stands a chance against a Machina? Bushido is the way of death. To defeat you is my greatest ambition, and, upon my honor, I shall see it done. To arms, Reiji Moritsugu. Who you take as your rival is your own business, but I don't have time to indulge you. Let's make this quick. So our good shit? Yeah, it's the dragon comes and says hello to him. Yeah.
したつもりはなかったのです。体調格だろうが問題ない。
Taking you out will be no problem.
アダントの装備は刀だけではない。
Vardan's coming at him. Fucking Bonk. And then we get some of Jack's milk. Jack Union. Pre level 9 on the boy. The categorization is no longer any match to the UX. Now, arrest him. Show him what the SDF can do. Yoink. Then I would not have a chance to settle accounts with him. Blast it all! Those SDF guys ain't half bad. Better put our backs into this and go earn our keep. Oh yeah, real mature. I'm the stinky boy. They're so powerful. Is that really the way it is? Were Commander Kado's suspicions correct? Do they represent another possibility to this world? And then, Masaki, wait just a little bit longer. The Last Testament. The Last Testament's the sneaky nothing personnel kid. Rail cannon. Glad these guys are attacking both members of the squad so they get knocked on. Mind Blade. And then when we pop the last guy, he'll automatically move in, so... Attaboy. Man, how simple it is to close the distance with you. A target's nothing but a target. All the overblown confidence in the world won't change that. Ha! Gotcha now! It's those things they use with the SAT weapon. That armor had such a trick up its sleeve. You figured all you had to do against a foe this big was to move in and aim for the cockpit, didn't you? You made one fatal mistake. My Kagasayo may be a target, but it's no sitting duck. Mr. Moritsugu! This is bad. He's gonna get swatted down. Yabai! Yabai? Yabai? Instead of yabai, because that is obviously from somewhere else. Mr. Moritsugu, it's too dangerous, pull back! I have no reason to. But, as I said, it's just a huge target. You think running your mouth's gonna help you get out of the mess you're in? Was I not clear? You're a target, and I'm done holding back. So he gets a new move. The second strongest line barrel move. Purge the binders. Why is it for these swordman using this many guns? Because he's got to go in for the sword afterwards. So yeah, the only machina that hits harder is line barrels, like big override attack. Destroyed them all. Oh wow, looks like Moritsugu was the real threat around here. Is that what true brutality is like? Nope, he's still not fighting 100% for real. Bullseye. And then the guy just fucking explodes. Giant armor's gone silent. It's showing no signs of movement. Excellent performance, Mr. Moritsugu. That's all the captain's dispatched, but there's still... Yeah. Him. You figured you'd turn up, Hisataka Kato. I confess I never imagined your group would have grown this strong. Oh, Kato, this shall be a day to remember, as the day of the Kato organization's complete and utter defeat. Excuse me? I got something to tell you, Hisataka Kato. Koichi Hayase. You're really looking to take Professor Kizaki's dying wish, then please listen to me. Koichi, just who are you? Eh? You're an average kid in all regards, so how did you come to inherit the line barrel? You telling me some kid has become the singularity of our possibilities? Singularity? Kato, I will not accept that. I cannot. I am the true heir to Amagatsu Kizaki's will. Ugh, such ferocity! I say, you must first immobilize his unit. Once that's done, you can try and talk to him. Okay. Troops, concentrate your firepower on Kato's armor. Charge! Let's see what you'll do now. Yes, we need to shoot down Kato with Koichi for our secret here. Poor Sao can't even fly. Basic attack is range 1 to 6 though. Bullet. For Liu Bei to flip his shit. The power of justice! Seigi no chikara! Ooh, wake up! So this is impossible! A tiny human is defeating me! That's just the way it be sometimes, isn't it? Sometimes you just get defeated by a little human. God, die! It's the same move. End of rebirth.
敵の動きは読めているな。
はい、対応も可能です。
さや、僕たちの命を重ねるんだ。
感じてください、少尉。私の命の鼓動を。
Put our life on the line. Daughter. You got the deal these dinguses? They're just cool dimension boys. Trying to make sure the world doesn't get fucked up. She's a little artificial human. And Arnie's just trying his best. And they use the weird power thing that like fucks you up and kills you if you're not really careful. You just fucking die actually. Oh, what? Some Fafners. Poor Guan Yu. There's just so many Fafners, and only one of them is cool, and she fucking dies in the show, and she's not even cool in the show, like... End of Rebirth, Hellstringer! Professor Kizaki passed his will on to Hayase, and I'm sure you understand that. Damare! Silence! Lion Barrel or not, I'll push onwards. I will not and cannot stop. Hisataka Kato, what are you trying to accomplish? What you're trying to accomplish really is, yeah, as I thought, what you're really doing is... What? He's got his cool Kabuto with the big knife hat and his big mochi chopping. And then his actual armor is like a big guy in space that shoots fucking lasers at you. Safety lock case shot. She just flies off in the little plane. Now Lieutenant, or whatever rank he is. Shigoku no Todoroki! I see. That's a good rifle. Uses a big move because his big move's funny. So the Imperial Seal comes down, says, "Hello, mate." So what is the fucking thing called? Because I can never remember what it's called. Okay, yeah, so the G armor. So he gets the G armor because he's the Alex. Cao Cao gets the G Falcon because he's the Double X, and Sun Quan gets the Dendrobium because he's the GP03. And Lugu just gets a weird thing to fly on because he's Torgeese, and Torgeese doesn't have anything to fly on. He doesn't have like an extra shit to wear. Stop this, Kato! Mr. Amagatsu! Don't you dare speak the professor's name, Kochi Hayase! Damn it! He's not leaving me any option here. Fine, I'll just have to put a stop to you. And I'll do so with the lime barrel. This Machina bearing all of Mr. Amagatsu's wishes. Never really put his brain in it? That's not what I wanted to do, but it's fine. It's not like she's running out of juice. Where does your imagination lead you, Hisataka Kato? What future do you envision for our world? The Innovator. As revolutionary as your powers may be, it's still beyond you to transform fate itself. How about that, Chief? He becomes a weird alien, doesn't he? I can't attack with this guy because he's too strong. This guy was too strong as well, but whatever. We're doing the other route anyway. And he drops a magazine. Otoko no Super Robo. So it's Men's Super Robot Monthly. Ugh. It's over, Hisataka Kato. Your unit's in no condition to fight after all the damage it's taken. No, I won't let it end here. I still have a mission to see through. That's enough, Kato. Bonk. Ugh. Kochi Hayase. Kato? I have a decent grasp of the world you came from, thanks to what Mr. Amagatsu showed me. I also understand what you've been trying to do all this time. Idiocy. What makes you think you could understand anything about me or my mission? I do understand. People have lost their imagination, become incapable of living as humans. And that's why you've been going around trying to force them to imagine their own deaths, to save mankind from the suicide switch coded into their DNA. Then he was trying to save mankind? Kato, you saw the destruction in our future for yourself, and so you decided you'd do whatever was necessary to change that future, didn't you? Even if it meant taking the lives of others. You're ready to stain your own hands with blood because you believed that it'd lead us to a better future, right? What of it? What are you getting at? This one thing. You really want to save mankind, then I want you to help us. And then in the manga he like grabs the robot's hand and like shakes his hand. What did you say? Hayase, you... Kochi? Humans cannot create their fates, but they can still choose which one to follow. Those are Mr. Amagatsu's last words. That's... the Professor... My method's very different, but I'm sure we're all fighting for the same thing. So it's not too late, you can still make a choice. Don't give me that shit, Amagatsu! Ah, damn, cover our troops. Ugh. Are you kidding me? Do you have any idea how long it's been since I started trailing this path? All I've done for this? And now you expect me to drop all of it for a brat who's been a factor for a fraction of that time? Starts blasting. It's gone nuts. Oh no, no. Talking isn't getting us anywhere with him. If we rush him down right now, we... No. I promised Mr. Amagatsu that I'd shoulder the weight of all mankind's lives as a champion of justice. That I'd be true to my ideals and change this world. But... In that case, I'll pry that path open for you. Setsuna. Quantum system, activating. I'll cover this area in a mental affinity field. Setsuna, stop! The quantum system still hasn't... We'll change ourselves. If we do not, then we'll never be able to challenge our future. This is what the 00 Quant was made to do, rather. And then he goes, boing.
Quantum systemを作動させる。Quantum burst.
Quantum burst. So we should do every fucking person shout Gen Fun, because it helps understanding. That light! The GM particles! Light is spreading all around us! Kato! Professor! Thank you so much. You fought alone for so long, all in my stead. Professor, You've done enough. You don't have to continue that battle anymore. But... Remember, Kato. Humans can always choose their fates. Please, help them destroy the future penned by the Machina. Help Hayase, Emi, and their allies. Professor Hakase! Humans can always choose their fates. That's right, we keep on planting those flowers, regardless of how often they're blown away. Because we know that in time, new flowers of new colours will take root and bloom. We'll do it again and again, tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, till it finally happens. Have I been mistaken all this time? Kato. Professor. He left? Did Koichi and Professor Kazaki's wishes not connect with the guy? No, I'm sure he understood everything. He just needs time to put his thoughts in order. He's been so long believing in something, now he's got to let go and start over. Not an easy thing for people to do. Damn. Glad this guy was here to witness that. Humans will follow through with the choice they made, if it means letting go of what they once believed in. I'll be waiting for your answer, Hisataka Kato. And then all three of the Jokers... I can't believe all three of us got caught. Especially you, Jack. I won't put money on you letting those goons reel you in. Reiji Moritsugu felled the Kagaseo with extreme ease. Moreover, he did not even need to claim Rezna's life. And for what they told us, it seems even the commander was beaten by them. Do you believe us to be capable of prevailing against such a group? What, are you two gonna surrender? Perish the thought, I would never pervade my beliefs. However... Yeah? Looking back at the commander's recent demeanour, I cannot help but feel that a major secret lies in the shadows of our battles. And then, Ian... yeesh! Don't use the quantum system, Setsuna. It's not ready, I said. What does he do? Uses the damn thing. I guess we need to redo the setup now. Sorry. It was my fault. Don't worry about it. I made a decision and did what I had to there. But you heard the guy, don't sweat it. He did a bang-up job. Yeah, taking down the enemy boss is no easy feat. Absolutely. For all the missteps you made when you first started this. I think you're doing great now, Koichi. Kazaki, what did you just say? What's what? Well, you always call him Hayase, and now you're just going with Koichi-kun. Oh, is that how close you've gotten? No, that's good for you, I say. Shows how much you two have changed. And so Bruno learned from the trick of L. Everyone seems to be having fun, huh? Kurisu. I was watching throughout the whole thing. I saw how you fight and how you managed to get through to the other side. Did it help you find an answer? Honestly, I'm still not sure. I don't think I'm capable of following the example of that man Kato and letting go of my god. There is no god in this world. If anything exists, it'd be the will of man. The will of man? In the never-ending flow of time, our lives are given to us for the most fleeting of moments. So, the note. Setsuna's codename is Setsuna F. Seiyei, which stands for from, so his name is Setsuna from Seiyei, so he's a moment from eternity. Someone else gave it to him, obviously. It's because we burn so brightly in those fleeting moments that man knows the meaning of life. Their will is something that transcends even God. The light that Liu Bei, Cao Cao and Sun Quan showed me was so dazzling. I could feel all your emotions within the light of the GN particles. What did you think when you saw all that? Then I want to experience that light for myself. And that was your own will speaking. I have a will? Of course you do. You said you want to experience that light for yourself. But no one ordered you to feel that way, right? You just did, as any person would. And you thought the sky was pretty when you were born, right? You try and teach your god what it means to have that taken away from you. My god is... Watashi no... Kami wa... Excuse us? No, what brings you here? Oh yeah. A few things we'd like to ask you, Mr. Ishigami. You do remember Juda's gone as a company, yes? You don't need to call me Mr. anymore. Very well, I'll have to rephrase our statement. Kunio Ishigami, former captain of the Kato organization's first unit. We have questions we would like to ask you. I see, the quantum system's quite something, isn't it? I didn't think it would even grant you access to Kato's memories. We know of how you first met Kato, and how you eventually decided to break ties with his organization. But those are all memories taken exclusively from Hisataka Kato's point of view. Alright, what will it be then? Do you want me to tell you what you couldn't learn from Kato's point of view? That's right, Ishigami. What was it you saw the day you first entered Juda? What did you see the moment you became its factor? Oh, you'll have to forgive me, but You shall withhold answers no longer, Ishigami! We let you off the hook before because you said that revealing information could change events down the road, but we're not taking that excuse anymore. Because, as Kato himself said, Kuchi Hayase has become the singularity of our possibilities. I'd expect the future to already change due to that. Mr. Ishigami, I wager things are progressing far beyond what Judah predicted. It's time you told us the truth you have kept to yourself. Tell us, who is the true enemy we are to face? True enemy, eh? Alright, you win. Really, Judah said this would happen. I'll tell you everything I know. Sir? But only after you guys have taken care of a certain situation over by the Union. Union? You'll understand once you get there. Yet another Judah's predictions? Maybe. Could be that the outcome has already changed, as you said. If that's caused fate to diverge into a new possibility, then I say we see where these new tides take us. Fine. We'll be back to talk to you soon. Until then. And everyone leaves. Whew! That was scary. Heart was all the way up in my throat thinking Lord Southside was about to run me through. You seen that sword-like sword of his? What if he decided to go all, surrender or die on me? So, it's just, Southside always goes, silence! And then fucking chops you up, and Bruno changed it to the Dynasty Warriors ref because it's cooler. Sir, are you sure this is for the best? Oh, who knows? As they say, whatever will be, will be. Which may have already changed, huh? Really like to believe that to be the case. That's the end of the route split. It doesn't matter what we got here because we're not fucking keeping this route. So Cham gets a bonus to be player phase damage extra 10%. Erebos gets acquire one random skill part at the end of the mission. And the RNG decides at the start of the mission, so you can't just do infinite quick saves. But yeah, just get some random shit for free. And Fei Yen is plus 10% HP regen. So, Reload. No! Not continue. And then we go over to here is the route split, I believe, number 18. Number 18 is route split. Nice. And then